Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you'd like to learn how to achieve this look, please keep watching.
Okay guys, so to begin with, you want to make sure your hair is out of the way, and we're going to start with our face primer. I'm using the Never Touch Up Fresh All Day by Ruby Kisses. And you want to do a little bit goes a long way. And you want to make sure you dab and do not rub on your face. If you rub, it pretty much creates friction on your face and cakiness. And now we're going to go in with our Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, and I am using the color Desert Beige. And as you can see, I'm pretty much putting dots all over my face just so I know to get the areas where I have a lot of blemishes. And now I'm going to blend with the Beauty Blender, and I do use mine wet. Now we're going to go in with our Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Long Wear Liquid Foundation, and I am in the color 4.0. As you can see, the Beauty Blender now is different. I like to use this one just because it's smaller and it gets the areas where I can't with the other Beauty Blender. And you want to make sure you get your neck as well. Now we're going to go in with our Morphe eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to use the second eyeshadow color on the first row. And I am using the large eyeshadow brush. And now we're just going to do this so our foundation can set. And then we're going to go in and do our eyebrows with our Go Brow Eyebrow Kit. I am in the color Black Dark Brown. And as you can see, the brush I am using is by Milani, and it's an angled brush. And I like to go in on the bottom of the eyebrows first, and I kind of go back and forth from both. As you can see, I don't have much of an arch on one of the eyebrows, so I like to use my hand and create that create that arch myself. And then this is the one where I don't have much of an arch. We're just pretty much drawing them on, and then we're gonna fill in. I like my eyebrows darker at the end and lighter at the front. This is where I'm going lighter on the eyebrows. Now we're going to go back with our Morphe eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to go in with the 11th color, or the 4th color on the second row on a different palette. They don't really have numbers or something where I can explain to you which palette it is, and this is going to go from our crease up. And I'm using this as a transition color, and I am putting this one on with the tapered eyeshadow brush. And now we're gonna go in with our smaller brush, which is the C curve eyeshadow brush, and we're gonna do that on our lower lash line. And if you have any residue, just go in with your kabuki brush and brush it off. Now we're gonna go in with a different color, and this one is the 3rd color on the last row. And we are going to be using the small eyeshadow brush for this one. As you can see, I'm only doing this on the crease. And we're gonna go back with our C-curve eyeshadow brush and do the same color on the bottom, lower lash line. Now we're gonna go back with our tapered eyeshadow brush, and we're just gonna use this one and blend out all of our harsh lines. Now we're gonna go in with a naked palette, and I'm going to be using the color Sin. And I don't show it on the video, but I actually got the brush wet before I used it. That way the color could be more pigmented and a lot more shiny. Now, I wasn't really going for a cut crease look, but this is pretty much what I created by wetting the brush. So I hope you guys liked it. And I do have a lazy eye, so one eye definitely came out better than the other, if you ask me. But I still look good. Look at me. So now we're going to go back with our Go Brow eyebrow kit. And I use the same color on my lower lash line, just because I don't like to use eyeliner. And I think this one lasts longer and it does not run or smear. So... Now we're going to do the same thing on our upper lash line, just so that it could be even. And don't worry if you mess up, you're totally fine. This one's not hard to take off. Now we're going to go back in with our C-curve eyeshadow brush. And we're just pretty much blending out those harsh lines we just created with the Go Brow kit. And if you have any residue, just go in with the duo fiber brush and brush it off. Now we're going to go in with our contour kit, and we're going to be using the contour brush AB007 by Absolute New York. This was my first time using the brush. I wasn't too fond of it, so it's a good brush, I'm just not used to it. And I am using the color Fawn by Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. And like I said, I wasn't too fond of it, so I'm gonna go in with my angled powdered brush and pretty much getting everything that I didn't get with the other brush that I mentioned. And I want to make sure I put this on my temples, and I do a little bit on my forehead as well and my hairline, just so that I don't look a little too crazy. Now I'm gonna bake, and I'm gonna use the Original Formula by Airspun Loose Powder, and I am in the color Honey Beige. As you can see, I am using this sponge again. Now this one is not wet like the other one, and I like this one just because it helps me bake better, and the powder doesn't go everywhere like it does with the other beauty blender. And we're gonna do the same under our contour. Now I am gonna moisturize my lips with the chapstick, and I am using the pink grapefruit. Now I'm gonna go in with a small lip liner, which I've had forever, and I can't tell you guys what kind it is because I pretty much smeared off the brand name. And I do my bottom lip first, and as you can see, I pretty much color it in a little bit. I just shade my lips, and then I go in with my top lip, and I want to make sure that I take my time on my lips. I hate when I mess up. And we're gonna also shade the top lip. And now I'm going to go in with my finger and blend all the harsh lines out. Now I'm going to go in with my favorite lipstick. Pretty much go to this lipstick all the time. I use it. And I'm using the color Rich Truffle, and it's by Mary Kay. Got it from my sister-in-law. Thanks for the hookup, girl. And as you can see, I've pretty much used it all the time. I pretty much used the lipstick pretty often, as you can see. And after this, it's not a all the way matte lipstick. It's actually semi-matte. And I am using my kabuki brush to blend out my my baking, or the powder. You can't see on the video, but I actually used the HD setting for Get Powder. It's a translucent powder that I used on my lips so it could be all the way matte. Now I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Glow Kit. And I am using the color Golden Bronze. And I'm pretty much using that where I contoured so I could give it a little glow as well. Now I'm going to go in with my Glow Kit by Anastasia, and I am using the color Golden Dawn, and I'm using this on my cheekbones, my nose, and my chin. I pretty much buff it out just so it could be a little more shiny. Now I'm going to go back in with my Desert Beige Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, and I'm carving on my eyebrows. This is as much as I got on the video. After this, it pretty much stopped on me. This is pretty much all I did. I added my eyelashes and put mascara on just so I could be a little more dramatic, and that was pretty much it, guys. I'm so sorry I couldn't get anything else. Hopefully I'll be able to get it next time.
I do want to apologize because the video didn't want to record all the way, but as soon as I get another chance, I will try to redo it. Well, there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, and comment below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!